The Moroccan War, often romanticized and mythologized in historical accounts, was a conflict that spanned a turbulent era of rebellion, espionage, and shifting alliances in North Africa. It is a war shrouded in mystery, where legends of ancient cities, treacherous mountain passes, and shadowy figures abound. This story unfolds in the midst of this chaos, a tale of bravery, treachery, and the indomitable will of a people fighting for their homeland. The year was 1911, and the air in Marrakesh was thick with tension. The French, who had long sought to expand their influence in Morocco, were tightening their grip on the Sultanate. Sultan Abdulhafid, a man torn between his traditionalist roots and the modernizing ambitions of his advisors, found himself besieged from all sides. The Berber tribes in the Atlas Mountains had risen in defiance, refusing to bow to the Sultan's authority, let alone the encroaching European powers. Amidst this growing unrest, a young Berber warrior named Tariq al-Ghannouchi emerged as a leader of the resistance. Tariq was not just a fighter. He was a symbol of the Berber struggle for independence. His sharp intellect and natural charisma drew followers from across the tribes, uniting them under a single banner for the first time in generations. Tariq had been raised in the shadow of the Atlas Mountains, where the rugged landscape had forged him into a man of iron will and unyielding resolve. His father, a respected chieftain, had taught him the ancient ways of the Berbers, instilling in him a deep love for his people and their way of life. But Tariq had also been exposed to the outside world. He had traveled to the cities of Fez and Tangier, where he had seen the advances of modernity and the creeping influence of foreign powers. It was in the spring of 1911 that Tariq first took up arms. The French had sent a detachment of soldiers to subdue the Berber tribes in the High Atlas, a move that sparked outrage among the mountain clans. Tariq, only 24 years old at the time, gathered a band of warriors and ambushed the French at a narrow pass known as the Gates of the Atlas. The attack was swift and brutal, leaving the French force decimated. Word of Tariq's victory spread like wildfire, and soon, warriors from across the mountains were flocking to his banner. In the heart of the Moroccan desert, the city of bin Hadou stood as a fortress of ancient times. It was here that the leaders of the Berber resistance gathered, a council of warriors and sages who had vowed to repel the invaders at any cost. Tariq was among them, his presence commanding respect despite his youth. The council was presided over by Sheikh Ahmed ibn Khalid, a venerable elder known for his wisdom and strategic acumen. As the council debated their next move, a messenger arrived from the north, bearing grave news. The Sultan, under pressure from the French, had agreed to cede control of the Moroccan coast to the European powers. This betrayal sent shockwaves through the council. Sheikh Ahmed's voice trembled with rage as he spoke. The Sultan has sold our land, our people, our very souls to the foreign devils. We cannot stand idly by and let this happen. Tariq, his eyes burning with determination, stood up. We must strike at the heart of their power. If we can drive the French from our mountains, we will force them to reconsider their plans. They cannot hold what they cannot control. The council agreed, and plans were laid for a coordinated campaign against the French outposts in the mountains.